Hello, my lovelies. It's Susanna, and today I want to show you how to simplify special products. We take a look at these three cases together, and we'll go through an example to each of these cases. The first case, you can use this formula if you have a sum in your parentheses, so something plus something, and you want to square all of this, then you can use this formula to simplify it very quickly. We will take a look at it in the first example. The second case looks very similar, but instead of the plus, you have a minus here in between. So something minus something in your parentheses, and you want to square it, then you can use this formula. And the third case is a mix of these two. We don't square our parentheses here, but we multiply them. In the first, we have a plus. In the second, we have a minus. But other than that, we have the same things in the parentheses. That is important. So if you have A here, you also have to have A here. Same with B. If you have B here, you have to have B here. It doesn't matter if you have the plus here first and then the minus, or if your parentheses look like this, the formula is the same. But let's start with our first example here, where we want to square a sum. So we take the formula where we want to square a sum, and in our parentheses, we have something before the plus and something after the plus. Same thing here. We have something before the plus and something after the plus. And the formula then says, take your A, so take everything that is before your plus and square this thing. So in our case, everything that is before the plus is my 3x. I take all of it and then square it. So write it in parentheses and square all of it. Then we have the plus, and then we have this middle part here where it says 2 times A times B. So 2 times the first part times the second part. In our case, 2 times everything before the plus, so my 3x, times everything after the plus, which is the 4. Then we have another plus, and then it says square your B. So square this part here. So after the plus, I take the 4 and square this thing. And now we only have to simplify this. To square this, I can just square the 3. 3 squared equals 9, and x squared as well. Then the numbers, I can multiply them. 2 times 3 equals 6 times 4 equals 24, and don't forget the x. And then here, 4 squared equals 16, and this is my result. So in total, take the first part, square it, then you have your middle part with 2 times the first times the second, and then square your last part. Number 2, very similar. This time we have a square of a difference. So we take this formula where we have a square of a difference. What is different if we take a look at the formula here? Because we also have a squared, we have 2ab, and we have b squared. It's very similar. The only difference is this minus here. So in the first formula, if you have a plus here, you also have a plus here. Second formula, if you have a minus here, then this is a minus here. Okay, let's apply the formula. Same thing. Everything before the minus is at my A, everything after the minus is my B. So take everything before your minus and square this thing. This time it's the 3. So we take the 3 and square this thing. Then we have the minus. 2 times A times B. So in our case, 2 times everything before the minus, which is just the 3, times everything after the minus, which is 8y this time. Then we have the plus, and then the last part gets squared. So everything after the minus, you take your 8y, write it in parentheses because all of this has to be squared, so to the power of 2. Let's simplify this. 3 squared equals 9, minus 2 times 3 equals 6, and 6 times 8 equals 48. The y, don't forget it. And then we have, if we square this, 8 squared equals 64, and y squared as well. And this is our result of the second case. And we can take a look at the last case. This time, this is this mixed version where we want to multiply two parentheses. In one of them, we have a plus, in the other, a minus, but other than that, everything else is the same. We have 4x here, same here, and the 5 here repeats here. It's important so that we have this structure where we want to multiply. We have a plus in one of the parentheses, a minus in the other, but other than that, we have the same parts here and the same parts here. And then we are allowed to use this cute little formula that says that you just have to take your first part and square it. So your first part is here or here, and we have to square it. So let's do that. Our first part, either this one or this one, it's the same, it has to be. So we take the 4x, write it in parentheses, and square this whole thing. And then we always have a minus, and then we only have to square the second part. So in our case, the second part is the 5, here or here. We just take the 5 and square this thing. And now we only have to simplify this. Let's square. 4 squared equals 16, x squared here as well. And we subtract 5 squared, that is 25, and this is our result. I hope it helped you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in one of our next videos. Take care!